Hello and welcome to the How to Live in Denmark podcast. I'm Kay Zander-Mellish. I've never seen a country that loves its flag as much as Denmark does. And that's a big statement coming from an American. But foreigners who come to Denmark can't help but notice that the Danish flag is everywhere. People love to fly Danish flags over their summer houses. The bigger the better. Christmas trees here are decorated with little Danish flags. Cucumbers in the supermarket have Danish flags on them to show that they're grown in Denmark. And whenever a member of the Danish royal family has a birthday, 2 little Danish flags are stuck on the front of every Copenhagen bus. Actually, the Danish flag is closely associated with Danish birthdays. If you have a birthday when you're working in a Danish office, one of your colleagues is likely to put a Danish flag on your desk. It means happy birthday. You may see a birthday cake with tiny Danish flags stuck into it, or the Danish flag recreated in red frosting. And if you're invited to a party by a Danish friend, any kind of party, you may find paper Danish flags stuck into the ground to guide you to the right house. The Danish flag is not really a statement of patriotism or nationalism. It's a statement of joy. No one ever says anything negative about the Danish flag until a couple of weeks ago. Well, first a little background. The Danish flag is the oldest flag in continuous use in the world. According to legend, it fell from the sky in 1219 during the Battle of Valdemar in Estonia. If you go to Tallinn, the capital of Estonia, you can visit the place where the Danish flag supposedly fell to earth. The Estonians know a good tourist attraction when they see one. The other Nordic flags, the Swedish flag, Norwegian flag, Finnish, Icelandic, they're all based on the Danish flag. They all have similar designs with a cross on a solid background. Now, you are not allowed to fly any other flag in Denmark without special permission from the police. Someone flying the American flag in Jylland recently got a visit from the police after a neighbor complained. Now, that's why I keep my American flag as a refrigerator magnet where it belongs. But anyway, the Danish flag is supposed to be something that unites Denmark. So it was a bit of a shock a couple weeks ago when the FDF said they wanted to remove the Danish flag from their logo. The FDF is kind of a Danish Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts organization, although actual scouts also exist here. They're called spiders. Anyway, the FDF said their logo with the Danish flag was too nationalistic. They said it wasn't helping to attract the kids of today. That was a bit of a shocker. Well, not the fact that the logo was outdated. It is outdated. It's kind of shaped like a shield. It looks like a sticker you'd put on your car to show it has car insurance. So I can see that the kids of today wouldn't be attracted by it. Not that the kids of today are attracted by anything that doesn't have a screen and show YouTube. But the idea that the Danish flag is nationalistic and even exclusionary is new to Denmark. Now, granted, the flag is popular with right-wing parties, and Denmark is changing. It's becoming more international. 1 out of 5 babies born in Denmark today does not have an ethnic Danish mother. Now, that includes people like my kid, or the many kids with mothers from other European countries, and also kids with moms from China, India, Africa, and the Arabic countries. The question is, can the Danish flag represent them? Now, personally, I think it can. One of my favorite Danish flag moments is when the young Danish-Moroccan singer Bazim was performing at a national music contest. He's a very upbeat and positive performer, and just at the peak of a really good song, a huge Danish flag dropped down behind him. It was a great moment. I'll link to the video on howtoliveInDenmark.com. Because it's so simple, just 2 colors, the Danish flag is one of the most powerful and flexible symbols ever from a graphic design sense. So it seems to me like the FDF could have figured out a more contemporary logo that still uses the flag, something that would appeal to kids. Now, that will take them to the next 20 years or so. The next big challenge will probably be that the flag has a big cross on it in a country that's less and less Christian. But for the moment, I think we need to figure out ways to make clear that the Danish flag represents everyone in Denmark. After all, Everyone has a birthday. And that's the How to Live in Denmark podcast for this week. Come visit us at howtoliveindenmark.com, where you can buy the How to Live in Denmark book. You can also pick it up on Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, or Saxo.com. Thanks for listening. See you next time.